My name is Claire Lopez, and I am Vice President for Research and Analysis at the Center for Security Policy. Together with my colleague, Christopher Holton, who is Vice President for Outreach at the Center, I've been researching a little-known group called the Gulen Movement that manages a large network of charter schools across the United States, because we're concerned about its influence on our children, civic leaders, and elected officials. To draw some much-needed attention to the Gulen Movement, we wrote a book called The Gulen Movement, Turkey's Islamic Supremacist Cult and Its Contribution to Civilization Jihad in America. An expatriate Turkish cleric who lives on a guarded compound in the Poconos Mountains in Pennsylvania is coming under increasing scrutiny over a worldwide organization that he controls that includes hundreds of cultural centers and charter schools right here in the United States. Fethullah Gulen has been accused by his former ally, Turkish President Tayyip Recep Erdogan, of attempting to run a state within a state in Turkey, where the Gulen school network has played a key role in reversing the 20th century modernization reforms of Kemal Ataturk. Now, the Gulen network of charter schools in this country is getting a hard look from civic leaders, parents, teachers, and federal investigators after accusations of indoctrination, influence operations, salary kickback schemes, visa system abuse, and more have come to light. While the Gulen Movement tries hard to cultivate an image of harmony, interfaith dialogue, and tolerance, a far more troubling agenda about Turkey, Islamic supremacism, and extending the domination of Islamic law, or shariah, seems to lie just below the surface. Although there's no evidence that Gulen charter schools in the United States include Islamic indoctrination in their curriculum, there clearly is a pro-Turkish motif that includes large numbers of immigrant Turkish nationals as teachers and administrators, mandatory Turkish language classes, and trips to Turkey for students, teachers, and administrators. Gulen-affiliated cultural centers likewise aggressively promote a pro-Turkey, pro-Islamic agenda through invitations to all expense-paid trips to Turkey for selected civic leaders, faith community leaders, and legislators at local, state, and federal levels. In addition to the obvious propaganda objective for these trips, by 2015, federal investigators also were looking into formal charges of discrimination, salary kickbacks, and other abuses of Turkish immigrant teachers at Gulen schools in the United States. The allegations of Gulen illegality extend all the way to the U.S. Congress. In late October 2015, a USA Today investigation revealed that the Gulen Movement illegally had funded more than 200 trips to Turkey for members of Congress since 2008, using false disclosure statements that concealed their Gulen sponsorship from both the members themselves and the House Ethics Committee, which had approved the trips. The Center for Security Policy and I hope that this new monograph, The Gulen Movement, Turkey's Islamic Supremacist Cult and Its Contribution to Civilization Jihad in America, will draw attention to an expanding influence within our charter school system and American society in general, whose Islamic supremacist agenda and possibly illegal activities badly need to be better understood.